Hello, my little munchkins, my little crones, and my sunflowers. How are you? Well, I hope that everything with you today has been copacetic. As in the state of Maryland, it has been raining like a hurricane.
Yes.
Winds been, at least where I live, winds has been howling and blowing. It has not let up. My dogs do not like to go outside. They are spoiled. My dogs, my cats. They stare at the window, especially the cat. She stares at the window and goes, I want to go out. Meow, meow. She has a very mild. She meows like meow, meow. That's it. That's it. That's all she gets. When she gets loud, she goes meow, meow.
Yes.
I know she doesn't.
She's
she
like,
doesn't
please
go
don't
long.
make me raise my voice.
No, I don't think she can. Can she?
No.
It's always, even in her terror, it's meow, meow. That's it. She never goes meow. Never. If you hear that, she's fight mode.
Yes. Well, speaking of the state of Maryland and the weather being so rainy, it's because due to the hurricane that is coming through.
Yes.
However, surprisingly enough, where we are, it must not be as bad. However, Maryland, as according to the governor, is currently under a state of emergency for the weekend.
I can see it.
Yeah, due to flash floods and hurricane and
Especially
rainfall.
where we live, because we have weak trees.
That is very true.
Be careful, a tree could fall on you. You walk and boom, you're dead. These trees are weak. And I think they've just been here for 1,000 years or more. They are weak trees. And of course, trees grow old and rot out and die. And you never know, they could be looking, the leaves go off of them and everything like that. But, child, trees fall, you hear thunder. It's like
Yes.
boom, 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 boom.
Yes, we
That
did
is
hear something the
negative.
other day. It was like crackling.
I mean, it was on somebody else's property.
Yes,
I'm
and Lady
crazy.
Crone was like, do you hear that? And I was just like, no, until I heard the boom. And I was like, what is that?
And all you can pray is that not a tree fall on your house or someone.
Yes.
Because trees fall anywhere and they have no respect of person or thing, okay? So just letting you know that. So on the other side of that, this is our Spotify.
Yes.
And we're still trying to get it on the go. But anyway, see, what we're going to talk about today, baby Crone? Everything.
Yes, everything and anything under the sun.
So who we going to start off with? Well, I want to start off with the easiest and the most controversial.
Okay.
We were out yesterday, and
Of course.
I
Hometown news.
I stumbled on a conversation.
Oh, yes.
And
did.
I injected in it when I heard Kim Kardashian. Mm-hmm. They were talking about Beckham. Is that his name?
Odell Beckham.
Odell Beckham. This was about 3. And they were talking, and I was like, trying not to listen. I'm trying to be lady. But it got so good because he was so angry at Beckham. Oh, my goodness. So then I had to go in. And I said, I'm sorry. But I'm a blogger, and I would like to know, what is your problem with Beckham?
Odell Beckham.
Oh, she wasn't there at the time.
No.
She
I
showed
caught
up.
the very tail end of
You
it.
got the notes, right?
Yes, I do have
and
the
she
notes.
said, and no, you didn't get the tail, you got the middle.
Okay, I got the
So before she came, I said, well, what is your problem with Beckham? He said, that thought. I'm like, who, Kim? Yeah, that thotty. We can't stand her. She's bad luck. We mad at him. They mad at him. They Maryland, wonk, wonk, wonk. What did they say?
Yes, that they didn't like the fact because, according to...
And this is this is the sum up because baby came around with her little phone. I asked them, could I film them? And they was like, no, they start hiding their faces. But go ahead.
Yes. According to an article to date back to when this was, April 10th of this year, Odell Beckham was given a 1-year contract worth of $18 million. Mm-hmm. And that's what
he was mad at.
Yes, for the Baltimore Ravens. Just so you guys understand why Baltimore here was having a problem.
Big.
Yes, because they're
And he
just
let
like,
it
you
be.
repping
No, he
us
just
wrong.
got it. He
Yes.
felt that they was robbing him, and they felt he's with that thought and the thotty.
Yep, the Kardashian
Curse. And for the money, they're like offended. They're like, how could he when we gave him all this money, and then
yes.
you go and ruin yourself with this
Yes.
thought?
And bring news to the Baltimore Ravens that we might not need.
They don't want it. They don't want her here. They don't want it.
Yes, they don't even want Kim in Baltimore.
They don't
Maryland.
want her. They don't. They just think she's a head.
Yes.
A head. Mm-hmm. Can I say head?
Yes.
A head. That's what they think, and they think she's a curse, and they think she's going to ruin his career, and they want her out. Yes. So if you hear any rumors about Kim and them not together, that's because Baltimore Ravens, and let me tell you, I am not a fan. That's why when they were saying the Raven, I wasn't listening until I heard a name. And the thing is, I don't follow football, right?
Yes.
I know nothing about football and care not to. However, Baltimore go ballistic.
Oh, they do.
I don't know if you can understand me. Maryland, the state,
I've witnessed it.
they go ballistic.
Yes. It's an event.
It's crazy.
Show out and
Show out. They ballistic. So for them to say this, it's like the senses of the streets are.
Yes.
Get that out of here. Mm-hmm. Get that thotty out of naughty. We don't want her here.
Yes.
And they are very upset about the money that was paid for him to ruin his life.
Yes.
That's it.
Very true. Basically to ruin a reputation.
And ruin Baltimore. They don't want it. They don't want I don't know if he was in Baltimore or not, because I wasn't in Baltimore, but I was in Baltimore County, and it's real. I didn't know. It was a conversation, and they was talking like, like they was so angry with him. So if he's feeling anything like that, that relationship isn't going to work. So don't be surprised again if you hear they broke up or we gave you the scoop from Maryland.
Yes.
That's real scoop.
Yeah, that's local news.
That's local news, okay? Now, next baby Crone.
Yes. Speaking of, well, she doesn't live in Maryland anymore, but she is from Maryland.
Who?
Krishan Rock. Yes, another local. Yes.
I can't. I just can't with her anymore. With
Baby
the
was
baby. The baby. The thing is, I think the baby's only 2 to 3 weeks. She's not even allowing the baby 6 weeks to acclimate to his environment. And in this short, brief time, she has moved.
Picked up boxing, apparently.
She doesn't even give herself time to heal. I don't mean to sound gross.
And now she's back with Blueface after she was like, I don't want you, Blueface.
The thing is, Blueface have a baby mama. So Blueface is with the baby mama. And then he goes back to Krishan. The thing that really aggravates me about Krishan is this. Blueface never wanted that baby.
No.
He begged her. He didn't want it. He didn't want her pregnant with his child. Let's just keep it 100.
That is 100.
But she insisted.
Yes, she did.
So she got pregnant, and I was like, okay. So she got pregnant. She's going to be chill. All I hear is Blueface. As I said about Krishan, I have no words for her. I really don't. I'm tapped out. I have no words. I have no pity. I'm sorry, my pity is tapped out. She is the same age of my own daughter. My daughter's 24, she's 23. They are the same age. I can't, and I won't. I will not. She plays on y'all's sympathy. This is what I'm seeing.
I'm just sorry for the baby.
I'm not sorry for the baby. I'm not sorry for anything because why? Because that baby belonged to Krishan Rock. Mm-hmm. And whatever that baby go through, it's between her mother, father, and God.
True.
No mistakes are born here.
That is also true.
No mistakes, and I believe that every child chooses to come. So whatever the circumstances of the baby, you may not share in my belief, because I truly believe this. Whatever befalls that baby, it was, what is the word?
Destiny.
It was destiny. I believe that. It was written in the stars. And I truly believe that Christian wants this baby, but the way that it looks, I give her 3 years. If she can pull this off, I don't know if she can. So anyway, that's all I have to say about
Christian
Rock. That Blueface and Christian, 2 crazy names. They both have 2 syllables. Christian and Blueface.
Yes.
And she named the baby Christian Jr.
Yes.
The thing is, she didn't even give the baby its father last name. I don't agree with that. And now you want the father to show up. You want the father at Walmart. He didn't want the baby. He didn't.
She's just.
You wanted it. You had to have it.
Yes.
To me,
Desperately.
this baby, to me, for Krishan, is like a toy.
Yes.
It's like a toy. It's real, but it's a real toy. Just the way she, I can't. Over, next.
Okay.
I can't.
Well,
you know how you get to a point where you just can't talk about someone?
Yes, I do.
I can't. I can't let that, she does a lot of things to get our attention.
Now that is very true.
She stays on.
She knows how to get our
She
attention.
stays on, what do you call it when you talking to people? Live.
Yes, she does.
She's lived there. Crying, boo-hooing.
Just spilling her guts to the world,
Oh,
really.
Snaggertooth, I'm done.
Yes.
I'm done with the Snaggertooth.
And
I'm
then the
done.
tooth that she has a picture of Blueface.
I can't anymore. Like, you know what?
Can't win with her.
It is so sad.
Yeah.
And so despicable. But
Yeah, we're just gonna leave that alone before I give it a label.
I can't. I'm sorry belabeling this, but I can't. I'm sorry. Go ahead, baby.
Speaking of other pregnancies in the news.
Oh God.
Oh no. DDG is having Holly Bailey hide her pregnancy.
But I already said that in the reading, but I thought I knew that they would, but I understand. He loves her. He's trying to keep down the scrutiny.
Yes.
He's trying to keep down. And now that everybody knows she's pregnant, it's like, come out with it. Well, that's a good way to do it. Because now people are begging her to come out. Had she came out before, she would have been thrown lied on. They would have threw lie on her and roasted her and called her everything but a child of God. So I'm glad. You know, I am so not in tune with people treating pregnancy like a plague.
Yeah.
I'm sick of it. It's like someone gets pregnant just because you had a bad time, just because you didn't have a good pregnancy, or just because you couldn't afford your baby, or you had a lot of issues. Why spew that venom?
Mm-hmm. Actually, I really like her fashion choices.
Very pretty
Even
woman.
though she's hiding her pregnancy, they don't look big on her. They look nice on her, actually.
And I love the way she wore that orange gown to whatever. I mean, I think she's a beautiful woman. I think she's a very lovely woman. And I know that DDG, she's scared. But she's coming out and people seeing it. And I think it was done good. So good luck. And God bless them, really. I'm wishing them, how old is she? How old is Ham?
You know, that is a good question. As many times as I looked up this question, I'm going to say 22.
So she's Chrisan. Y'all all the same age.
Yes.
Let's see. I bet you she won't have her baby out there like that.
Holly's also 23.
See? I can't.
Wild.
I can't.
Yeah.
I can't. So we'll see.
But her and DDG actually have an adorable relationship.
But not only do they have an adorable relationship, she has sisters that love her. And so does Krishan. She does too. I can't. Okay.
Yeah, some good news for pregnancy
Thank
people. Rihanna and A$AP Rocky had a
Just had a
beautiful
thank you,
photo
baby, for
shoot.
transitioning the
Yes.
conversation. Thank you so much.
Speaking of beautiful babies, because Rihanna and them look so
Cute
beautiful.
little boy. Yes.
Yes, you could tell they're a loving family.
And
that
that
they love
little
each
boy
other.
has grown up so.
Yes, congratulations.
Yeah. And the baby and the little boy look alike to me. Very cute.
Yes.
Very cute kids. Very good. Cute. Two cute little boys. Congratulations, A$AP and Rihanna.
Yes, that's nice.
Second story I want to talk about. I'm going to try not to get crazy.
Ooh, okay.
I'm going to try not to. J-Lo and Ben Affleck.
Oh, yes.
This is another one that I think that I'm thinking I'm having enough. I'm thinking.
Yes.
I'm rooting for them. But then again, I heard that he was back with his wife,
Yes,
Jennifer Garner, and they were caught.
Yes, hugging in the car. She was leaning over. They looked very huggy.
Was she sitting in the front seat?
No, allegedly she was in the back seat
So-
and he was in the front seat. And she was like leaning over to like hug him from like behind. And they had like smiles on their face. At least the pictures that was caught. Of the two of
Babe,
them.
can you show it?
Yes, I will.
Well,
I will
you
have
know, I
pictures
didn't
right
see the pictures like you did, but I did see the story. And with that being said,
Yes, because then when you...
And then, let me say this. What I'm sick about,
Okay.
I'm sick to death of rich white men doing this. Had it been a black man,
Yeah, you're right.
they would have cast him to the curb. They would have said he's no good. But this Ben Affleck could be a drunkard. He could be insensitive. His life splattered all over the place. He's showing up places drunk. Jennifer Lopez, J-Lo is trying to cover it up. But if it was in real life and it was a black man, oh my God, he'd be another Kanye.
Yes, you're right.
You understand what I'm saying? He'll be another somebody. He'll be another somebody that they don't favor. And then they will blackball him like they did Russell Crowe. Not Russell Crowe, Russell Brand. Russell Brand. He has been demonetized for some activity that he's done that was unpleasing. So they took him off air. Now, I don't know until it goes to court and everything. I don't think that's fair. I don't. However, they probably been looking for a way to shut him down anyway. And so this is probably what they did to choose to take him down. I don't think that's right. I really enjoyed when I look at him. He's deep. He has a lot of viewpoints.
Yes.
And it's sad that they took him down. However, he did a crime, apparently, and I don't want to say what it is, but you could know it begins with the R, and we'll see. We'll see.
Right. As the popular term on the internet is some essay.
Essay?
Yes. Sexual assault.
Okay, essay.
Yes.
So we'll see. I don't know. We'll see. That's what I heard. I don't know. Next.
Yes. Now, in sad news, Travis Barker has been tested positive for COVID-19.
Who is Travis? Oh, yeah.
Yes, married to Kourtney Kardashian.
Yeah.
And apparently, it is a high risk for somebody that is pregnant to be around.
So
or
he can't be
exposed to
around
COVID.
his wife, yeah.
Nope. So that's sad.
So
to
isn't
hear.
it he only have to stay away for like 3 days or something now? Or maybe a week because she's pregnant? I don't know. I don't know how long you have to stay away.
That's honestly a good question, but I honestly do hope that it's not too long.
Could you put it to the other side, please, my baby girl?
Okay, I will.
Thank you.
Yes, you're welcome.
Don't like clutter.
All right. So let's see. How long does
I think he's saying now it used to be what? I don't know, 14 days or something?
Yeah, it used to be 14 days. But
Now I think it's 3.
5 days.
5 days.
Isolate for 5 days.
5 days.
And if you're asymptomatic, you're good to go out.
Okay.
After 24 hours of being asymptomatic.
Okay.
So that's nice to hear. So that means they only have to be separated for a week. Now,
So that means he can't be in the house?
yes, because if somebody's pregnant, it's considered a high risk and could affect the baby in pregnancy if she's exposed to COVID-19 and actually tests as positive.
And we don't
for it.
want that because the baby was in danger at one point.
Yes.
So we got to do everything safe.
Yes, like you said,
Yeah.
it's something about their love that something keeps attacking them.
It's just the family. Jealousy. It's probably so much that they can't do because she's family, but they are slinging all kind of negative vibes her way. And whatever it is, love will keep them together. I really believe that. I really do. And I hope that they stay. I hope they are a monument to love. And I hope that people look at them and go, oh, wow, I wish I had that, or I had that, or I want that, or I aspire for that.
Yes.
So I aspire for that kind of love, that when the world sees it, you make the world want to fall in love. I would want that. So.
Yes. Speaking of people being loved, Bianca and Kanye are loved in Italy.
Oh, my couple. They are turning Italy up, okay?
She brought that fit too.
I'm going to tell you, y'all know I got this thing for this girl's walk, okay? That girl can strut.
Yes,
I don't
she
care.
can.
With heels.
Yes.
With heels. I'm telling you, I'm feeling her with her dark hair.
Yes, I like her
I like
better
it.
with
I
this.
like the dark hair. I like the platinum, but I like the dark hair too. I do. And she's beautiful,
Yes.
actually. I mean, after now, she's wearing those out. I love her look. I do. And what I love about it, it's like Kanye dressed down.
Yes.
To show her. It's like he always dressing
Yes,
down.
yes. He's
You
like
know, we
fully
always
covered
know
head to
Kanye
toe.
could dress.
Oh, yes.
But he's dressed down all the time. And this time he shows in front of everyone. I don't know if you've seen it. You probably have. He puts it right there in the middle of the people.
Yes.
And the people were taking pictures, and he was taking pictures of his beautiful prize.
Yes.
And he treats her like a prize, at least in public. And you could just see that she just googly over him,
Yeah.
you know. And if I was Kim, I think I would be sad too. I think she thought, you know, sometimes when you're beautiful, not that I would know, but sometimes when you're a beautiful person, when you're not a beautiful person, you're beautiful on the outside. Let me put that there. When you're extremely attractive, by whatever means you're attractive, and you break up with someone, you just automatically think they'll want you back. They'll want you back. They'll want you back. And so when she was with Pete Davidson, who happened to be on drugs,
Yes.
when she was dating him the whole
about
time,
embarrassing.
and with the kids, which Kanye said over and over, but of course no one believed, but you'll
Nope.
believe Pete Davidson.
Yes.
Okay, so with that being said, what was I saying, baby Crone?
Talking about how Kim thought that Kanye was just going to want her back because of her looks.
Because he loved her and she was the mother of his kids. But I'm saying, but Kim. So it's like, yeah, I don't want you, get away from me, blah, blah, blah. When I want something, I want you. But when I don't, get away, blah, blah, blah. So he dated many females,
Yes.
but he dated some Hollywood, but he didn't get serious. It was it was just holding hands maybe. It was no intimacy that he showed in the public at all. But with Bianca,
Yes.
yeah, I do not believe that he was doing anything foul on that. If he was, they would have. So sorry about that, as you know, our camera. But
Yes.
as I said, lock him up. They would have locked Kanye up. They really would have.
Yes.
With no hesitation. Just as many people adore him, there are still haters in the world.
Yes.
That can't stand the ground he walk on. So I'm rooting for them, and they're not messing with anybody. But the saddest thing, they have to go to another country to be
Yes.
accepted.
That is true.
And when Kimberly went over there, that's when the gossip started.
Yes, and as you
Now
see,
she's gone, the gossip stopped. They
Yes.
back to loving him again.
yes, she, as
Because
you saw,
remember, Italy, they love Kim. She's the face, right? For Balenciaga.
Yes.
She's the face. Am I right? Isn't that the one that did her sister wrong?
no, that was Dolce and Gabbana.
Isn't Dolce Gabbana in Italy?
Yes, they are.
And when Kim there, they on Kim's side. But when Kim left, they're like, hell, Bella, Bianca, hell, Bianca.
Yes, we love your fits,
We
Bianca.
love your fits. We love this. Oh, shut up, Bianca, la, 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 la. And now when Kimberly there, she's like, you are not going to take my shine. Oh, sis, yes, she is. She's taking your shine. But now I understand now why they went for Kimberly, why they went against Kanye, because Kimberly was there. And they love Kimberly. Her face is plastered in Italy. But that's okay. That's okay. Because
Yes.
Bianca is a force to reckon with. I love her fashion. I mean, you know, I wish I could wear, I mean, if I wasn't a mature woman, I would love to wear something like that. I feel like I got the body. I feel like I could wear it, but I would never feel comfortable with that.
I understand.
Oh, no, and you know what? I love those stocking tights or whatever.
Yes, she looked bronzed.
She looked bronzed. And the shoes.
Yes.
Oh,
Bianca.
the girl.
Lay.
And the people love it. They're trying to work deals out. They're saying they want to make him another rich man. He already rich, but you know, they offered him offers, and we don't know what he's going to do. But I'm telling you, I told you that it was going to take root. I told you. Because she's just walking around like a high fashion model all the time.
Yeah.
That's what you see on runways. So I'm rooting for them guys. So
Yes. Now, interestingly enough, Tia Maui is in the news because she had made a statement on Chris GQ Perry's podcast.
I didn't hear it.
Oh, she was speaking about dating and how when you're in a
Oh, yeah, I
toxic
did hear it.
relationship
Yeah, I
and you
did hear
don't leave as a woman, it's because you don't love yourself.
That's not true.
And once you start becoming to love yourself and have this self-love, you're able to get the courage to leave a toxic relationship.
The day and times in which we live, and let's keep it 100. You can talk like that if you have some coins like her. You could talk that. But let's talk about the real world. Let's talk about people that is not famous. Let's talk about people that it's hard to get a job. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about somebody that you bought a house and you've been in your house for 5 years and you got a mortgage and you're working and he's working, but y'all can't make it without each other, and you got a little girl or 2 children. You can't leave sometimes.
Yeah.
Sometimes finances sometimes we stay because of finances. You can't make it on your own. Do you know how high it is to live here in the United States? Gas and food.
Yes.
Oh, and don't forget medical.
Oh, yes.
Just to get your hair done. Thank God I'm a hairstylist, but Lord have mercy.
Yes.
I mean, can you imagine? So yes, it's good for a privileged person to say something. You just fix your inner self. What if you can't? What if you have a baby? What if you need his money? What if you don't work? What if you can't? There are so many what ifs that lets me go. I don't agree with her. However, she just talking like, what do you call them? A privilege. She just privileged. So yes, I can self-reflect and I can breathe and I can love on me by whatever means, be it medicine or journaling, whatever I have to do, I can in time be my best self and leave.
That's what she's
But you stayed in your marriage for how many years?
Oh, that's a good one. And she's over here. And so basically she's saying, guys, I didn't love myself. That's why I was married to him. I finally got the courage to love
That's what I heard. But there was a time you loved that man. And he loved you. He didn't even want a divorce. This is the second time, but we ain't getting there yet. 20 years.
14 years.
14. That's
Yes.
the magic number, 15.
Yikes.
8 and 15.
Okay, Tia. So you was in a toxic relationship for 14 years of your life because you didn't love yourself. Got you.
I think, I don't know, she just, what's her sign?
And a Cancer.
I knew. Oh, I'm a Cancer. Yeah, she is watery. And what was her husband's sign, her ex-husband?
Let's see. His name was Corey.
Yeah, she's an overthinker. She's an overthinker, and she's probably an overachiever because she thinks a lot.
He's a Scorpio. They're both water signs.
Water sign. They drowned at each other. They drowned
what it
each other.
was.
They smothered. They were too much alike. Yeah, too much water.
That would
and they
do it.
didn't know how to blend and make the water. It's just, yeah. Their relationship became flooded.
I like that.
And they didn't know how to swim out of it. And so she gave up after she said much trial and working it out and crying and fixing herself, she was finally able to leave a toxic relationship.
Now the man was toxic.
The man was toxic.
Okay.
Sad.
Yes.
Another one bite the dust.
Now, what's another couple that's interesting and has a lot of people in their relationship, along with rumors, is Jeannie Mai and Jeezy. Because now we have over here Jeannie Mai talking too much about how
and the
they
reading
had
said
a
that she talked
sexual
to him.
moment, and she was talking about it on the reel specifically. That's embarrassing.
If that was me, the story was, I don't know if you heard it, making the story brief, she was doing a snob knob.
Yeah.
Is that it? On her husband, or BJ.
Yeah.
And she was butt back, okay? And I guess they was doing a 69. And she passed gas.
Yes.
In his face. And not only did she pass gas in his face, there was no air conditioning on. She could smell it. She was embarrassed. And he said, that's okay. Just keep doing what you're doing. And she let out another one. Now, to me, if my man told that story, I would be humiliated.
Yes.
I would be. I would not want you to
Kissing
tell
and
our
telling.
goings-ons in the bedroom. That would be a no-no for me. But because
A
it was
little
her,
too real.
because it makes it seem like, what? Jeezy liked to smell farts? Yeah. Ew. Woo. That was just too much because it just,
Yeah.
Sometimes Jeannie, biggest problem I have with Jeannie Mai is she's very talkative, and I understand that. I remember a time in my life I was talkative, but life is teaching her she talks too much. She has, this my opinion. I've said it in the readings. I've said it that she talk too much. She gives too much of herself.
Yeah, she really does.
She gives too much for so little. And I understand, what's her sign again?
That's a good question. I think I've looked this one up.
We did. She talks too much, and
Yes, a Capricorn. Yes.
earthy.
Yes, very
And
how they
and from the
received in the
and
earth.
from the interview that her husband gave, it was like she's a hood rat.
Yeah.
She come from the streets. Don't let her fool you. She's a brawler. She got a mouth. I mean, he didn't say all that, but I'm paraphrasing.
Insinuating.
Yes. So, but he knew that when he married her. Yeah. But I don't think he knew to what degree.
Yeah, especially with her family there.
Well, her family moved. Her mother was there, and the brother. But the cards showed that. If please look at my reading on them. I've done two really accurate. Go ahead.
And sometimes I can understand maybe having two languages in the house.
That is good, but to have your child speak only one while when he's there, they speak English. But when he's gone, allegedly, the baby is only supposed to be taught their language.
Right, and also the fact, just being a language barrier. If you're around and you're talking to your mom in Vietnamese, I don't know what you could be saying about me to your mom.
But they don't do it around him.
Ah, okay.
Remember? They only do it.
Yeah, that's a bit sneaky.
They only train the baby. All right. This is tacky. That is so tacky, but I can't, which is tacky to see that lip look back busted. They want the baby to be spoken both language. The mother wants the baby to be born up in, what are they?
Vietnamese.
Vietnamese. I get it, but the baby has both cultures. And a lot of times, these mixed babies, they go back to their country. Their country don't want them.
That is true.
Their country don't want them. They're like, ew, you mix, ew, get out of here.
Real mixed breed.
But I think that too much family, and I think time, the same thing I said, I don't even want to go over it. Okay. But I am going to mention it because we're on Spotify and YouTube. You all know on YouTube. And I don't know about them. I don't know. I feel sad for Jeannie. I do feel sad for Jeannie. I do.
Yes, this is a very messy.
Because I would have been devastated, and I know that she was and is. And I know that she's trying to get her husband back, but it just seemed like too much, too little, too late.
Yes, speaking of which, I did see those videos of her and Mario Lopez together, and especially when the way he was like holding up her baby and like kissing the baby on the cheek. You were a little bit too close to my wife's child.
It doesn't come off. It comes off as a little too friendly. However, he is married. I found out. I thought he was married. I found out he's married. But what does married have to do with it?
Exactly.
But the bottom line is, I don't know. So I'm not going to say that, but I will say I don't believe that she cheated. And I stand on that. I could be wrong, but I truly don't believe she cheated. I just think that how she act on TV just give you an idea of what he deals with. Because she's very social. She goes out all the time.
Yes.
As a matter of fact, I think April said that she was out and she was there while she was out. So she goes out all the time. She's out and about. She's an influencer.
Yes.
So, and I don't think he wants that.
Well.
She's an influencer, big. She's an influencer. She's busy. She's gone. She's into a lot. She go to a lot of parties and things, and her family and the child, the brother. It's just cultural differences, and I think Jeannie just is controlling, and I think she was mean, and I think she wants to do it over. And like I said, I think it's too much, too little, too late.
Yes.
What's that song? Too much, too little, too late to lie again with you. Too much, too little, too late to try again with you. I don't know. I forgot. I'm into something. That song popped to my head anyway. That's it.
Who also was out caught with another man, allegedly, is Remy Ma and Easy the Block Captain. They were on a date. We're not sure when these photos were taken. However, it does seem like it was Tasha K who leaked these photos. So
I'm going to tell you, Tasha K leaked. But what I do believe about this, Remy and Pat Poose, it is allegedly that he is filing for a divorce. Good. You say, why? I don't know.
She wasn't treated right.
Now, people say he had an affair. I don't know. I don't know. People said what?
Oh, no, I was just saying that I think it's good that he should divorce her because he just wasn't treated right. Because you was standing by her all this time while she's in prison, and this is how she repays you.
I don't even know. It's an epidemic that's going on with relationships.
It really is.
Something is in the air. I mean, people been married for 20 years,
Yeah,
15,
I feel like that's
14.
what we've been talking about.
Oh my
this
God,
episode.
this is what happens after a pandemic? Can I say a bad word? One?
Uh-huh.
Damn!
Yes.
Can I?
Yes.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Holy cow.
Yeah. Yeah, it's sad to see.
Do you have anything over there they ain't doing with another breakup?
Yes, I do have something that does have nothing
goodness.
to do with a breakup. Apparently, Scientology is back in the news with Ashton Kutcher and his wife supporting this Danny Masterson.
For his ill behavior
Yes, for his ill.
towards women.
Yes. And now people are coming out saying, why are you supporting him? So Ashton Kutcher and his wife had to come back out and say, we're sorry, we didn't mean for this to go the wrong way.
But they sent in this piece of letter to the judge that he wasn't supposed to reveal, but he revealed. At the end of the day, can I say something? If you're my friend, you're my friend. I'm going to be there with you even when the whole world is against you. You know, Hollywood is funny. Hollywood says when we're against you, you better be against them, because if you're not, your careers is on the line. I think that is so unfair.
Yeah, Hollywood is definitely a clique.
It's cliquish. And I'm not saying it's right and I'm not saying it's wrong. I'm just saying, hey, you stood up for your friend, and I get that.
Yes, but
even though I think it's busted what he's done.
Yes.
That's terrible, and he should be punished. But all at the same time, I understand supporting a friend.
Yes, and apparently Christina Ricci, I believe her name is, was coming out.
Oh, she went hard against them.
Yes, to say, actually, I think you do support SA as well, so.
This poor behavior, but
Yes.
you know, what else? What else you have?
That's pretty much it for what's going on in the news.
It? Wow. So my highlight of the day is this. I want you to leave, what is it? I want to leave, not a poll, but I want to leave something. But I want to know, because this is the story that bothers me the most.
Okay.
And that is Krishan, Rock, and Blueface.
Yes, hot topic.
And I want to know, by polls, do you think that she's going to work it all out? That you think she's going to become a great mother within the next 3 years? Do you think that she's going to become the good mother in the next 3 years? Or do you think she's still going to be whining and crying, and when the newness of her toy wear off, it's going to be issues? I would like for you to tell me what you think on that, or what can I say, baby Crone?
Yes, or hey, there's another option. You just really don't care about Krishan Rock or anything that she does.
Well, of course.
Yes, because some people probably just like.
But we're not talking about that. We're trying to take some kind of
interaction to get you guys talking and see how you guys feel about this very hot topic.
Yes.
Because Krishan and them are a hot topic.
It's sad.
For sure.
When I saw
No
that
matter what
baby
they
like this in front of her, I was fit to be tied.
Yes, with her little dog on the leash in Walmart.
You could have feathered her with what? Tar and feathers. When I saw that, she could have given the baby scoliosis. The baby bones is not even. When I saw that, I shrieked in horror.
Understand.
And she's up there, my baby bone now. I'm gonna say something, honey. He didn't want it.
No.
I can't go back to the cigar. So please,
give
me your toe. Give me your. Yes, I think that she will make it in 3 years, or no, I'm against. You can leave a reason or you can say yes or no, and we will do it on our next time we do Spotify. So,
Well, I do know one thing we can leave this off on.
okay.
Yes. How could we almost forget that Kim Kardashian was an American Horror Story delegate?
Oh, how that, thank you, baby girl.
Yes.
So we'll leave it with this. Now, what is my opinion? Suck my clit. Is that a bad word?
Yeah, is that a bad word? I don't know. It's better than her saying, suck my dick.
Is that?
I think I'd rather take that from her.
No, that's the first thing she said out of her mouth.
Yeah, it really was like, with her back turned to us. So it was like insinuating.
It looked like sexual. In my mind, because I don't know what she was talking about on the phone. I am sure it's business, but nevertheless, because I'm a little hard on Kim, so because she's been hard on Courtney, and because of it, I find it very difficult.
Yes.
To be kind. I will be honest, and my honesty is. When I saw American Horror, all I saw was Kim.
Yes.
I did not see an actor. I saw Kim.
Acting Kim.
Acting Kim.
So
and
it's not acting.
Dressing like Kim, looking like Kim.
Having phrases like Kim.
Talking like Kim, having phrases like Kim. All I saw was Kim. And if I couldn't even see her as somebody else. Her Calabasas voice. And I'm not saying this as a put down. I'm saying it as honesty. And anybody else that says, oh, she was great, she's always going to be great. You're going to always be great playing yourself.
Yes,
because nobody can play you better than you.
Yes.
So with that being said, she reminds me of a Beyonce.
Yes.
That they just, the voice and them just acting themselves. I think sometimes you get too big. You know, you're too big and the world get to see you and now you want to do a detour and say, oh, I want to act. But you so etched in us for the last 15, 20 years of being Kim. It's hard.
Yes.
I don't see you as anything else. And I think that works against her.
Yes.
But if you want to play Kim, okay.
Like Kim said, it's just so exhausting being better than everyone else.
And you know she feels that way. Yeah, so whoever wrote that, wrote it for her.
Yes, they did.
Wrote it for her. So, and she doesn't have a problem with it. So there you have it. So I am watching, and maybe it'll get a little better. Well, I enjoyed it, actually.
It was good.
But let me be clear, I didn't enjoy it because of Kim.
Oh, no.
Okay?
It was just
no.
story.
She's just the part of the story. I enjoyed it. I love the girl that acts, the blonde.
Emma Roberts.
She takes me to another character. Like when I'm looking, I see Emma Roberts, but I don't see her. Mm-hmm. Because she becomes this character.
Yes.
And I've seen her play so many other characters on the show. And here, this is a person that done played many characters on American Horror. And here she's playing another character, and I can see the different characters she's playing. But with Kim, just Kim. And that's good. But let's see if I'm right.
Okay.
I predict that the husband and Kim is in this together. And I predict that it's Kim who wants that baby and her husband.
Yes.
And I think her husband is in cahoots, and I think that they are gaslighting her,
yes.
At least for the first episode.
Gaslight.
And we will see why. And whoever it is that's visiting her probably is there to probably try to help her maybe.
I'm not sure. Yes, because, well, yes. I don't want to spoil what was at the very end of the episode.
Well, please, spoil alert.
Okay.
Spoiler alert.
A spoiler alert.
Turn it off. Turn off.
Yes. At the very end, on the mirror, it said, "Don't do it, Anna." So they're telling her to not go
I didn't even remember that. You're right.
To go through this IVF process.
Don't go through with it. Said don't do it.
Yep, don't do it.
And I believe they're trying to protect her. I really do. Now, if I got that whole movie together, that lets you know how much of an actress Kim is, because it was just the way she was in it. The things that she was saying, just let me know.
Oh, yes, especially because she was saying that she's not jealous of Emma Roberts because...
No, not that. Not that.
Oh.
Not that. When she said about the doll, I thought that scene was so weak because we saw her pass the doll over. Now, how did the doll get out the box so nobody know? For that reason that they put Kim there, I was like, that was horrible.
You're right.
I said that was so. Who thought of this?
Yeah, you're right. That was corny on their ass.
It was corny, and it made Kim look even more cornier.
Yeah, you're right. And she didn't even look convincing. She was just like,
because she was doing something down. They both were doing something, and she's going, Anna.
Yes.
Anna, like the Devil Wear Prada.
Yes.
I was like, what?
And I'm not sure if Kim's got too much work done on her face, but she seems very expressionless.
Yeah.
So it's even harder to convince me.
Yeah,
that
when
you're
you're
acting.
getting those shots in your face to stop the wrinkles, to freeze them dead in their tracks, and fillers and everything, you do become motionless. But they don't really like to do that, but because they got the money, I guess they do it. Mm-hmm. But I don't know.
Yeah, that's all we have to say. I can't wait for
I'm
next
enjoying
week.
that, and the Kardashians
Come on next week as well.
So we get it on Thursday night.
Yes.
We'll see if we can
Thursday
stay.
day, actually. It comes on midnight.
Oh, well, that's early, weedy hours of the morning, true. So anyway, is there anything else we'd like to talk about?
Nope, that is everything now that we have to
Wow.
talk to you guys about.
Well, before I go, I just want to lay 3 cards.
Okay, 3
And
cards for
I
who?
just want, Krishan.
Okay.
Y'all see this woman, this young girl has worked my last nerve. Y'all know that, right? I just want to know 3 cards. Is she going to be okay?
Just
The world
keep
fall
swimming
out.
for
3
Sean.
cards fell. These 4 cards fell out. Let's see what they are. Let's see. Okay. The first card we have the world. I don't know exactly what this means, but I'm going to come back to it. I mean, I know what it means, but I don't know what it means in this reading. So let me come back to this. But what I do see, I see that she needs time. She needs resting time. She needs time to heal physically and mentally. She's not giving herself any time to heal. I see that she's in a very distraught place, like very immature and feisty and not. I think that she could be having a bout of postpartum, yes, because yes, I see the hangman, and the hangman was, when it's upside down, means contemplating, means thinking, but it wasn't upside down, so it means she's overly, she doesn't take the time to do. She doesn't take the time to reflect. She doesn't take the time to think. She's always reacting. From the time she got out of the hospital, she has never given her time to even absorb. She's never even gave the baby time. She has been gone, crying and all of this over Blueface. Mm-hmm. So with that being said, this leads me to believe that this world card means she's not there yet. She has to go through some things. She's going to go through the school of hard knocks. She's going now. She's been going, but she's still not there yet. So that world card tells me that at the end, like I said about the 3 days, at the end, it seems like she probably will come together. I don't know when, but in time, but not today, not tomorrow, and not next week. So it will not be fast, but right now she really needs to take a downtime and chill. I think she done traveled, she done been on a plane, she done.
Yes.
And it isn't like she's listening to anyone.
No, and I
because
like what
no
you
one
said.
can't tell her anyone. Mm-hmm. Go ahead, tell her anything.
Yes, I like what you said because even she acknowledged it and was in denial about it, because when she was up in the gym wrestling, doing boxing, she was like, yeah, I'm definitely not suffering from postpartum depression, guys.
And not only that, she was saying how she wanted to have another baby. I just think that she's just talking foolish. Now, as I said, what I'm getting, she's stressed and she's out of balance, and she really needs to take some post time and post-op.
Yes, and
she really needs to
detox yourself from
She
blue
really
face.
needs, even if she just take a good 2 weeks, just to take care of her baby and all that stuff. You can't tell me she can't afford to hire somebody to come in, at least to I don't know, help her. And this is the thing. I am so sick and tired of her saying, help me, I don't know what to do. You sound ignorant. You mean you ain't read the whole time you was pregnant?
Nope, she didn't. You could even
You
tell
could turn
when
on
she was giving
YouTube.
the baby.
It's like ignorance is bliss. It isn't. People suffer because of ignorance. That's why I'm saying I can't talk about her. But anyway, I can't talk about her, but out of love. She stresses me to no end. So, like I said, I think she needs to take time out. She's very stressful. She's in a fighting mood, mental. She's fighting. She's not happy. And also, she loves her baby, but her baby didn't do what she thought it was going to do when she got back with Blueface.
She should have known that he was rejecting
No, but
the baby.
she left the baby mother.
Yeah,
He left his first baby mother, and when after she had the baby, and then he came back to her, and now he's left her again. This is a no-go, people. My heart aches for the child. Didn't I say I didn't feel sorry for the child?
Yes, you did.
I don't. Not in that way, because the child is kind of privileged, really.
Oh, yes, in
that sense, you know what I mean?
Yes.
It's privilege. But all at the same time, what I'm saying, I don't feel so, because I truly believe that she loves her baby. I truly believe that. And I truly believe that she won't do anything to hurt the baby. So I don't have to say, I feel sorry for that baby. I don't have to say that anymore. I just have to say,
be more careful with the baby.
Just be careful, because if you don't, they're going to take your baby.
Yes,
and that's I didn't want to say it, but I'm saying it. You ain't got to worry about Blueface, but you will have to worry about the law. And if the law would have saw you carry that baby like that, girl, be careful.
Yes.
And if anybody see if anybody see Krishan, tell her, be careful with her baby. Be careful. And don't do too much. Don't do too much.
Yes.
So with that being said, I'm done.
Yes, you take some self-love for yourself.
She done gone crazy over, she's crazy over Krishan. I get their names mixed up.
I'm starting to wish they would never graced us with their presence on TV, because now I feel invested. I'm like, I wish I just didn't know you guys existed.
They everywhere, and people love it because people love drama, and I do too, long as it's not my own. And if they're willing to put it out there, then hey, more views for us then.
Yeah.
Yes? So with that being said, I guess that's all I have to say, you know? I just had to read something.
I hope you guys enjoyed this. Find out the Crones session.
Find out with the Crones. I'll be back.
We covered a lot today.
A lot. But
Yes.
there was a lot going on in the news, and I don't even think I got
relationships
everything.
and
Mostly
couples.
relationships and couples, and I hope I did a good job. I hope that Baby and I did a good job in sharing our thoughts and feelings, and this has been an off day for me. It really have. And I hope you enjoy this, because we enjoy bringing you news with Tara. And as you see,
we even had a little tarot.
I have to do it every time if I'm going to call it news with Tara. But a lot of stuff that I've already talked about, I've already read on it. I got a whole things of stuff I read all the time.
Yes.
So with that being said, my lovely Crones, my lovely little sunflowers, and my adorable, adorable munchkins, have a lovely, lovely weekend. Until we meet again, peace. Sunflowers.